Remember back in the early 2000s when almost everyone used to vibe to T-Pain hit songs all over the radio? T-Pain was once the undisputed king of autotune, but he appeared to vanish from the music landscape, prompting fans to wonder what became of the artist responsible for classics like Buy You a Drink and Bartender. The music star gained a massive following thanks to his distinctive use of autotune, memorable hooks, and how he revolutionized the music industry. But as the years went by, he seemed to have faded into oblivion. What happened to T-Pain? And where is he at this point? Faheem Rasheed Najm, better known by his stage name T-Pain, was born in Tallahassee, Florida on September 30, 1985. His parents were both in the music business, thus he grew up in a musically interested household. T-Pain's mother, Aliyah, was a vocalist, and his father, Shasheem, was a singer and composer. T-Pain demonstrated a keen interest in music at a young age. He loved writing and performing music, frequently experimenting with beats and melodies. His parents supported him in pursuing his love of music after realizing his talent. They took him to music lessons, where he improved as a pianist and vocalist. T-Pain joined the music group Nappy Heads when he was a teenager. T-Pain and his neighborhood pals comprised the group, and together they produced music in a distinctive way. Nappy Heads became somewhat well known in their community, and this helped to mold T-Pain's musical goals. When T-Pain attracted the attention of global superstar Akon, his circumstances drastically shifted. Akon signed T-Pain to Convict Music, his record company, after being impressed by his unique sound and talent. T-Pain now has the platform he needed to introduce a larger audience to his music, thanks to this arrangement. T-Pain's debut album, Rapper Turned Singer, was released in 2005. The album peaked at number 33 on the Billboard 200 list after receiving positive reviews from critics and being a commercial success. The album featured classics like I'm Sprung and I'm in Love with a Stripper that dominated the airwaves, showcasing T-Pain's distinctive blend of hip-hop and R&B. The inventive usage of autotune by T-Pain was one of the song's distinguishing features. He made a distinctive sound with this vocal effect that became associated with his name. The use of autotune by T-Pain in his experiments opened up a new era in music production and had a profound impact on many other musicians. T-Pain is also a two-time Grammy winner. The music business saw T-Pain's potential and bestowed upon him a plethora of awards during the course of his career. His 2 Grammy Awards were for Best Rap Song, Kanye West and Jamie Foxx's Good Life, and Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group, with Jamie Foxx and Kanye West respectively. Let's not forget the many T-Pain chart toppers from multiple successful albums that he released. Songs like Lil Wayne's Can't Believe It, Akon's Bartender, and Young Jock's Buy You a Drink, Shorty Snappin' became viral around the world. His records, including Epiphany and 3 Rings, strengthened his position in the music business. One of the many great things about T-Pain is his ability to successfully collaborate with other artists due to his distinct style and adaptability. He collaborated with many musicians from many genres, such as Flo Rida, DJ Khaled, Chris Brown, and Taylor Swift. Through these partnerships, T-Pain was able to demonstrate his versatility and grow his fan base even further. Although a lot of the younger generation aren't aware, the impact of T-Pain on the music business is enormous. His creative application of autotune completely changed how modern music is produced and sounds. In addition to influencing the course of his own career, T-Pain's distinctive approach helped to popularize autotune among a new wave of artists. Because of T-Pain's popularity, autotune is now commonly used in mainstream music. T-Pain proved the artistical potential of this technology by crafting memorable melodies and engaging choruses, despite some critics dismissing it as a gimmick.
I studied autotune 2 years before I used it once.
In the years that followed, autotune became a mainstay in the music industry, with many musicians utilizing it in their own compositions. As with the greatest artist of all time, T-Pain's influence on the music business resulted in his financial success. Millions of copies of his albums were sold worldwide, and his popular songs frequently reached the top of the charts. T-Pain's distinctive style and catchy tunes connected with audiences, solidifying his place in pop culture history. Although T-Pain's use of autotune was widely praised, some music industry purists took issue with it. Critics contended that his excessive use of autotune concealed his actual vocal prowess and undermined the genuineness of his compositions. But T-Pain stood by his artistic decisions, saying that autotune was just a tool to help him realize his vision. Throughout his career, T-Pain, like many other artists, encountered a fair share of legal issues. He was embroiled in a number of legal battles, notably ones involving copyright and licensing. T-Pain showed resilience and determination by navigating the court system and releasing new music in spite of these legal issues. At times over his career, T-Pain experienced financial difficulties despite his commercial success. Due to mishandled money and extravagant spending, he became indebted and had to reevaluate his financial status. T-Pain worked to correct his financial missteps, concentrating on wise money management and investigating new business opportunities beyond the music industry. T-Pain made a determined attempt to return in recent years. 2019 saw the release of his fifth studio album, One Up, which had a blend of hip-hop and R&B songs. Positive reviews were given to the album, which highlighted T-Pain's development as a musician and reminded listeners of his distinct sound. To reunite with his followers and reintroduce himself to new audiences, T-Pain set out on a number of tours. His captivating stage presence and ability to enthrall audiences with his charisma were on full display during his live appearances. Through his concerts, T-Pain gave listeners a refresher on why he had initially gained notoriety in the music business. T-Pain's attempts at a comeback met with a mixed response. Even though his devoted following enthusiastically embraced his new songs and attended his shows, several critics remained doubtful. T-Pain's unwavering love for music and his resolve to prove himself again, however, drove him ahead and opened the door for future popular success. T-Pain has demonstrated a strong interest in technology, going so far as to create his own music-related applications. He developed the I Am T-Pain iPhone app, which lets users record and edit their vocals with autotune to mimic his unique style. Through this project, T-Pain showcased his entrepreneurial drive and his capacity to look outside the conventional music production landscape. T-Pain began his career in television as the host of the program T-Pain School of Business, in addition to his music career. The program tracks T-Pain as he investigates original and lucrative business endeavors, offering guidance and insights along the way. This platform highlights T-Pain's abilities as an entrepreneur and performer, further establishing his reputation as a multi-talented musician. Throughout his career, T-Pain has also sought a number of sponsorship agreements and collaborations. He has furthered his technology-related interests by working with firms like Waze and Smule. T-Pain's diverse business endeavors demonstrate his adaptability and business savvy. T-Pain cherishes his loved ones and is a family-oriented person. He is married to Amber, and the two of them have 3 kids collectively. Even with his hectic schedule, T-Pain prioritizes spending time with his family and making enduring memories. At the moment, T-Pain resides in Atlanta, Georgia. He has lots of opportunity to advance his profession and try out new creative pursuits thanks to the city's thriving music scene and entertainment sector. Even while T-Pain has a somewhat lower profile than in his past, he is still very much in the public eye. To rekindle his relationships with fans and fellow musicians, he occasionally makes public appearances and attends industry events. Along with being active on social media, T-Pain stays in touch with his fans and shares information on his personal and musical endeavors. It is indisputable that T-Pain contributed to the hip-hop genre. His creative use of autotune, along with his skill in fusing hip-hop and R&B styles together, revolutionized the sound of modern music. Numerous artists were influenced by T-Pain's distinct style when he changed the course of hip-hop and left an enduring impression on the genre. One cannot overestimate T-Pain's influence on contemporary music, especially in the area of autotune. His innovative application of this vocal effect made autotune a creative tool available to a new generation of musicians. Artists like Future, Travis Scott, and Lil Uzi Vert, who have skillfully incorporated autotune into their own music, are among many whose works bear the influence of T-Pain. T-Pain has received accolades and multiple honors for his contributions to the music industry. He has won Grammys, as well as honors from the BET Hip Hop Awards, MTV Video Music Awards, and BET Awards. These accolades bear witness to T-Pain's enormous influence on the music industry. T-Pain's followers are excitedly waiting for the release of his new music, which he has hinted at. Although specifics are still unknown, T-Pain's recent interviews and activities imply that he is working diligently on new projects and hopes to once again push the limits of his musical approach. T-Pain has stated in recent interviews that he wants to work with a wide variety of musicians and venture into uncharted musical territory. He has expressed curiosity in collaborating with musicians from various genres, possibly even stepping outside of hip-hop. This willingness to try new things suggests that T-Pain's musical career has a bright future. The music business is ablaze with rumors regarding T-Pain's possible comeback to popularity. T-Pain's capacity to engage audiences on a large scale again is something that many industry insiders and fans alike believe he can do because of his recent comeback efforts and ongoing influence in popular music. If T-Pain's future endeavors bring him back to the center of the music industry, only time will tell. To sum up, T-Pain's journey from humble origins to celebrity, financial success, and eventual reinvention shows his tenacity, adaptability, and significant influence on the music business. T-Pain's influence will surely continue to shape music in the future as he pursues new endeavors, releases new music, and leaves a lasting legacy. What's your favorite T-Pain song? Let me know in the comments. Did you like this video? Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to get more notifications. See you next time for more juicy celebrity stories.